her opinion, and it's just cool that she doesn't like just go off of what everyone else says, but she has the certain way of thinking about things, and I just really loved her leadership this year, how she stepped it up.
I think the transformation Kinsey made in her confidence and joy that comes out of her. I think that she has always been a really happy person, but from junior to senior year I saw a big leap in the way she made the people around her feel, and I think she showed a lot more confidence and joy in herself, and I love that about Kinsey.
Favorite thing would be how she was a leader and always expected the best from everybody in practice and in games.
My favorite memory is when Kinsey overslept and we're all sitting here in the locker room and we look at Kinsey's locker, nothing's packed, and we're about to leave in like 10 minutes, and we finally realized that Kinsey was not here. She's still in bed sleeping. So Andrea had to drive to their apartment and wake her up, and she was freaking out, of course, because she hates being late. So that was pretty funny, but it all turned out okay.
My favorite memory of Kinsey was watching her get married because her dress was beautiful and she was just so happy.
Oh my gosh, it was sophomore year because you were a senior in high school, and it was a tournament, a club tournament in St. Louis, and my team was playing your team, and I didn't really realize you were on the other side of the net until they called up for the captain's coin toss, and here I am standing face to face with you. And we shake hands and we kind of looked up at each other, we recognized each other, smiled, whatever, figured out serve, who had received, whatever, and then when it was done, you looked at me and you go, "So you thinking MSU or what?" And that just got my goat. And I don't think you really know this, but you're one of the big reasons why I did choose to come here throughout my entire recruiting process, and even coming in, you were always just so welcoming and so awesome to me. So it's definitely been a great experience getting to play with you, and I'm glad I did choose MSU for that reason.
I think that she was just a great leader on the court, and that I think everyone looked up to her at all times and went to her when you needed something.
I think her leadership on the court she'll mostly be remembered for, and just going out with the bang on her senior year.
I didn't play with her obviously freshman and sophomore year, but seeing her kind of take on the role junior year, and then over the summer between junior and senior year looking at her improve, and then senior year the way she came out and just took over the team and took over the entire NCAA. I mean, leading the country in assists, that's absolutely insane. So I'm very proud of her for that, and I'm proud to be her teammate for that reason. But that's what I think I'm gonna always remember about Kinsey.
I think Kinsey's legacy is going to be hard work. I think she worked really hard every time we stepped on the court or in the weight room, and I think that's something that affected all of the people below her, and that's something that we're going to leave as a tradition with Missouri State Volleyball, that just nothing is acceptable except your best.
As a freshman, I am really thankful that I had Kinsey to look up to as a senior, and she was such a great role model. So thanks, Kinsey. We'll miss you.
Oh, thank you for getting me into volleyball, because without you I would never have played the sport.
You have impacted me not only as a person, but also as the kind of player that I am in the court. It's indescribable, really, and it's something that I'm gonna try to do my best to fill your shoes and pick up your slack next year and the year after, which is not going to be an easy task, but just the person that you are, I thank you for that, and that because that just meant the world to me. So thank you.
Kinsey, can't say enough about Kinsey. She came in and honestly right away I thought she would vie for the starting spot as a freshman. We had a lot of injuries that year, more injuries unfortunately than we had probably in my entire time at Missouri State. She started to play some right side and did a really nice job. Didn't play a whole lot the next year, and then I think going into her junior year she knew it was going to be her time. And to see really where Kinsey went from, that there's things that only her and I know about practicing in that gym, a lot of reps, a lot of time spent together. To overcome what she overcame as a player is unbelievable to me, and is always going to be something that I'm never going to forget. She had an incredible junior year, and then just when you thought she couldn't get any better, she took her game to a whole new level this year. I thought she had an incredible season. For her to lead the NCAA all setters and assists was incredible. For her to be named to the All-American team, incredible in a year where it was so tough to make All-American. I'm just so proud of Kinsey, and she's just a beautiful person, and she's going to go out and touch the world in a lot of very special ways.
Probably all of her energy on the court and how she's just super fast and gets to like balls you like can't even imagine like a person can get to, and how funny she is.
Her amazing personality.
Her legs.
Has a great sense of humor. She's somebody I can be sarcastic with all the time because, I don't know, she just gets it.
Ooh. My favorite thing about Elise is that I can have a ton of fun with her, but I know I can go to her when I need to talk like about a serious matter or anything, or just having a bad day. So she's got both personalities of having fun and just needing a good friend to talk to.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not. Yeah, but I can't really say those on tape.
Appropriate. Okay. Us dancing on the sideline, a little air guitar, a little bit of this. That's my favorite.
Also, I really enjoyed every time we'd come out for a serve and pass during games, like in front of the whole crowd, and we just like stand next to each other, and there's a picture of it, we're like just holding hands. That was always a fun memory.
Her showing off her legs.
My favorite memory of Elise and I would be that we would always try to get my mom's attention to get a celebration pic from the sideline, and we got some good pics.
Elise will be remembered for the one Missouri State volleyball player in all history of the program to have the best, most toned legs, probably. That'll be one thing she'll carry on.
Her legacy will be she's a strong, confident player that wants to have fun on the court with her teammates and doesn't get bogged down with like the details and all that stuff. She just like looks to play the game.
Elise will be remembered for just her actions and how she was never afraid to speak her mind, which is an awesome thing about Elise. And I loved it, like watching her just dig balls and watching the things that her body could do. It was just, that's definitely going to be something that she's remembered for.
Elise will also be known, her legacy will left for player that has been either hit in the face, nose, or throat area the most times.
Elise, you rock, and you just show me that I want to have your legs, and I'm jealous.
Elise, thank you for helping me learn not to be so uptight and to take myself less seriously and find the fun in the little things in life.
Thanks for always being a good friend. I think if there's one thing people can say about you, it's that you're always very loyal, and I feel like you always have, in the locker room and outside of the locker room, you always had everybody's backs, especially mine. I guess just thank you for always being a good friend to me, being an ear when I need someone to talk to, or being someone that I can vent to and that will vent right back to me. Thank you for that, and I love you lots, Elise.
Thank Elise for just teaching me everything about the back row and just always putting me under her arm and just being my wingman.
I know I always teased Elise and I would call her Elise Chicken Grease and, have some fun with her. But I can look back over the years of just when she first came in, honestly wasn't even sure if that kid was going to make it in the first couple days or the first couple weeks. And then seeing her start to realize, wow, I can really make an impact on this program. She started to set goals for herself. She started to set a path to achieve those goals. And she just really got after it. I saw her really blossom as a person, as a player, on the court, in the classroom. She went from a 3-rotation player to becoming a dominant 3-rotation player, one of the best defensive players in our gym, one of the best passers in our gym, developed a tougher serve, and really started to lead in her own way and developed into a really good volleyball player. So I'm just really proud of Elise, and I just know that when she's focused and wants to get after something, she's gonna get after it and really do a great job.
We're fine, guys. We got it. Come on.
Tasty, 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 tasty. That's tasty. Tasty. Really tasty.
Oh, hey guys, sorry. I just am down here digging a ball real quick.
Well, probably wouldn't be appropriate for camera. Big is me, and I'm Elise. And you're going back to serve, and Elise is subbing out.
Okay.
LJ, remember what I taught you to serve an ace? Because she taught me how to serve aces.
She told me.
Our freshman and sophomore years, she had this look, like Stokes would talk to her, and she'd just look at Stokes like, with no expression at all. So that's why her and Stokes kind of butted heads the first 2 years, but that got better, obviously.
Guys, look at how beautiful my legs are. Don't you wish you could have them?
Oh gosh!
Yeah.
Oh gosh!
Glass out there.
Well, like, I'm just like the best one here, and I'm really fast and smart and pretty, and like my legs are amazing.
Oh my gosh, I almost just threw up my mouth.
Hi, Jake.
I have like 3. Can I like? They're all short though.
Yeah,
Like, is
go
that
for it.
okay? Because of course I took notes.
No, that's a horrible answer. That's like almost offensive.
Oh gosh, those were so hard.
Pretty much. I don't know. It was always funny in the training room. It's not fun to like laugh at people's injuries, but
I'm glad I majored in public relations. This is hard.
does this look awkward enough? When you put this on the blooper reel, I'm gonna be bad.
Perfect.
Sweet.